All right, Houston fans, look, let's talk about this channel first. So this is a channel where we are Lions fans. You see it. We don't mix anything about that. But here's the deal. We love teams that the national media kind of ignores. And so about a year ago, we started covering the Houston Texans, and we're like, hey, we think they have a chance to be really good. And they were really good, even surpassing our expectations. And now what you get is hopefully an unbiased opinion about your team. And you sit in a similar boat to our team, the Lions, all right? Because, look, we love the Lions, but we like the Texans. This is fun. Covering the Texans. You see me, I got the Nico Collins jersey back there from Michigan. All right, I'm loving that. All right, but what we have coming up in just a few days, and then you in a week, is a release of brand new uniforms. And what Houston did for these uniforms is really, really cool. So I want to kind of take you through first the website that they put together on what these uniforms look like. Not exactly what they look like, but the process in which it happened. And then there was another website that did a similar fan survey and designed uniforms. So we might actually be able to get close a week ahead of time to what the uniforms might look like without ever having to actually go there. So it all starts with McNair. His vision of saying, hey, let's just do fans want the Texans to be more H-Town. This is a thing in Houston where it is a proud fan base in the city of Houston. They want to take pride in that, not just the state, but the city. This is a team that is in a really cool way localized to the city. And maybe it's not the largest fan base in the NFL, but it is a fan base that is loved by the city. And I love that they threw this in here because that city of Houston, Texas flag has that beautiful blue that I hope to see in the new uniforms. Of course, in this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of my opinion on it as well. All right, so you got the Texans. They went Houston for a game or two in the end zone here. Fans ate it up. They love seeing the term or the name or the city Houston. So, fans, we want to update the uniforms. All right, Cal McNair says, let's run the most fan-inclusive, transparent uniform redesign process in NFL history. So here is how they did it. They took 10,000 surveys. That's a lot of surveys. All right, they had 30-plus focus groups of different people like you watching this. Hey, leave in the comments, were you one of the people in the focus groups? Were you one of the 10,000 that took a survey? You might be. If you're one of the big Texans fans, you've probably found this channel. All right, fan council meetings. Did you go to one of those? What did that look like? How sweet would it have been? How sweet would it have been to be there for that? All right, and here's what the fans wanted. They wanted traditional and classic uniform. All right. They also wanted a traditional but modernized uniform. In other words, what I see is they loved what the Oilers had, and they want to have that look, but in a more modern form. All right. They want the red bold bull uniform. All right. Let's not mess around. Let's get that bull. All right. That's a powerful animal. This team can be powerful. And they wanted H-Town and tough uniforms. In other words, they wanted their city, H-Town, represented. You see that with the Rockets as well. All right. So they're H-Town made. All right. This is beautiful. And the story behind the design, they put out a 15-minute video. It's on htownmade.com. Feel free to go and check it out. If you want to see the story behind how the uniforms were made, it's really cool. I love when teams go out and they put out things like this where they're like, hey, we're not going to mess around. We are going to be transparent with what we have going here. Well, sportslogos.net actually came out and said Houston Texans uniform redesign contest results. Now, here's where I'm at with it. They have the light blue kind of surrounding here. Don't worry, they get into jerseys and stuff. The dark blue that's in here, all right, just make it the light blue. Light blue and red. Make that your colors. Don't mess around with all the other stuff. Just bring the Oilers blue back and let's not mess around. You can still have, by the way, fans loved this red helmet. How did you feel about the red helmet? Did you like it? That's for you to say. All right, so here are some of what different people had, and I just want to kind of show a couple of these. This is Ben Matukowicz, all right? He came in with the design where it's kind of similar to what you have now, but a little more updated, and also throws in the Texans, the blue of the Oilers days, all right? So that's kind of cool. I thought Tim did a great job with these four, and I'll zoom in on these. For your home and away, you got the state next to it. You might, instead of having the sleeve logo be in the state, I love the star there, so that might be good enough because people love seeing H-Town somewhere, but otherwise it just has an H on the side, and you have the more matte finish on the helmet. That's absolutely beautiful. And then these color rush and alternates. Like, why does it have to be the alternate in the color rush? Like, let's make this the jersey. Let's just do it. I just think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. Like this one right here. Forget color rush. That's the new home uniform. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So you get to see these different things. Here you got the star for the home and the road on the sleeve. It's a clean look. It looks good. And here again, everybody is using that blue as the color rush. So here's the question that I have for all of you. And I want you to really throw down in the comments, because I know what I want for a Lions uniform. I want them to go back to what it looked like in the 90s. And maybe that's because I'm a 90s kid, right? I want them to go very similar, keep the current Lion logo, but go back to the white outline on the numbers and kind of the jersey back to what it was in the 90s. What do you want as a Texans fan? Is it weird to bring back the Oilers colors when you're the Texans? Is that like one of those things where like we don't want to mess with it? Or are you a person who's all in, let's bring back the colors? Like, what color palette do you like? Do you like the dark blue? Do you like the red? Do you like the beautiful, whatever it's powder, whatever blue that was considered? I don't know exactly what it is, right? So like, what is it that you like as a fan of the Texans? Remember, they're listening to you. So there's a good chance that if you know what people want, I'm not living in Houston. I got a brother in Houston, all right, but he's new to the city. So like, I don't know if he has his ear to the ground enough to understand this kind of stuff. So anyways, this is all the things that I wanted to just throw you some options, let you see some of the stuff that's out there if you haven't seen it already. I love doing videos like this. They don't usually get a lot of views, but it's fun to dream. And with a week away before these are released, really excited about it. Never more of an exciting time about the uniform release. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We're making a push to 15,000. We'd love to have that. And we'd love that 15,000 to be mostly Texans fans. All right. Thanks for watching. See ya.